Please and thank you. Sucks it's got to be cut off, but it is what it is. Here we go. We send it. I'm putting both headphones in because I'm locked. Lock the in. All right, I need a lock in sticker now. I literally have half of a line that I put together in 30 seconds. I don't know. Literally half of a line. Don't matter. Literally, fuck off. Gust always kills in 2. If we do crit, it pops Eye Papa, but we get outside of range. There is a world, but there might be a world where... no. There might be a world... I don't think there's ever a world where double crit, mega punch, and sucker punch KOs our Masquerain. And we always kill in 2, even if we crit and proc Eye Papa. If we don't crit, we never proc Eye Papa. No crit is huge. Now he's sucker punching because we outspeed and kill. Quick attack does not have range. Crit on sucker punch does 33 at most. We get Barry back. We're at 23 or 21. No crit. We proc Papa Barry, or not Eye Papa. Orin. We're back up a little bit. We're right at 50%. Yeah, I know. I started to work on trying to get perp chat on the TikTok, but shut the fuck up. Wait, I guess I can quick attack eject and save. Yeah, hold on. I'm about to quick attack eject. I don't need to go to Togemarta right here. It's kind of unnecessary damage. I just quick attack eject. And it should, at that point, it's a toss-up between double kick and thunder punch, with thunder punch being a little bit more likely. Or not double kick, sorry, incinerate and thunder punch. I don't have anything that gets in safe right there. If I quick attack here, it's a toss-up between incinerate and thunder punch. If I go into Togedemaru and take the retaliate, get the Iron Barb's damage, and then fake out to get it out, it comes in and is guaranteed to double kick or incinerate, and it never thunder punches, which is where we have to get into Quillfish. I kind of have to go to Togedemaru and take the damage, even though I could just quick attack and steer the entire fight rather than take the retaliate for content. But there's nowhere that I get in that's not a 50-50. I have nothing that resists both incinerate and thunder punch. I have to just stick to it. I have to. I would ejects and combustions should see. Damn, it's always incinerate, which that's kind of unfortunate. We would have preferred double kick, but it's okay. We are going to quillfish on incinerate. Oh no, wait. I'm tripping. I was looking at the wrong thing. It's always a coin flip. Double kick or incinerate. We want to get in on double kick. It's always a coin flip. Double kick's best case scenario. That's absolutely massive. Crit Thunder Punch does 54 at most. We always survive a crit. We are not faster than it anymore. But we always survive a crit and we can get a bubble beam off. He didn't even want, he ain't. Oh. That's fine. All it has to do from here is just pivot in for intimidates. Jay Brittle with the follow. Appreciate you, brother. Thank God, that was horrifying. That was horrifying. We got 10% punished and then we got through. Okay. This is guaranteed Thunder Punch again. We are going to Grottle to resist it and then bait Incinerate. So Krabby's Oranberry is going to get wasted, but that's okay. We go into Grottle to bait. Jay Brittle with the Harmony as well. Thank you, brother. We go into Grottle on the guaranteed Thunder Punch here. The baits Incinerate. We get into Krabby. He Aqua Jet KOs from here. I swear to God, if you punish again on a 10%, I will. Okay, we're fine. Guaranteed Incinerate. Never anything but Incinerate. Always Incinerate. Waste of an Oranberry. Don't care. Shell Armor Krabby. This does 24 at most. Aqua Jet always kills afterwards. And low punny should come back in. Jay Brittle with the let him cook. Thank you, brother. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Aqua Jet always kills from here. There could be a world. Retaliate crit into Togedemaru hits for 36 at most. Okay, it always survives. It always survives. We just have to go for it again. Oh no, Quillfish is supposed to be our answer for Lopunny. That's fine. It was always going to be slower anyways. We'll send one into it. We have to send a revenge into it. Nah, I played Kaizo. I started playing Kaizo like a year ago and took a really long break and hadn't been around for a really long time. Appreciate you though, brother. We always fake out. We do not outspeed with anything. This is always Drain Punch. We're at least going to get the Intimidate with Quillfish because he always takes the Drain Punch and it'll get next to nothing back. Retaliate or Headbutt crit does 28 at most. If we're above 28 right here, we're going to be at least good to risk a... Okay. We're at least good to risk one attack. We hope it's Retaliate so that we don't have Headbutt. Oh, we're always good. The crit would always kill. The crit would always... I mean... This is back to Retaliate. This is not a double damage Retaliate. Hold on. Do I need... I know, but I need Togedemaru for... I need as much as I can on Togedemaru for Poliwhirl. But I guess also I have Groudle for Poliwhirl. That's kind of what I'm saying, Luna. We're never punished that hard from it either. I'm sending one revenge. No flinch, please, I swear to God. Oh my Lanta. I don't know what's coming in here, but if it's Hitmontop, it's always fake out. Okay. We're not in pursuit range. This is always fake out. Fake out does the least on its own to Masquerain of between Masquerain and Staravia. If one of the two are going to be able to help with Scraggy, it's going to be Staravia. So we spend Masquerain here, and it's also more likely to always be baiting Rock Slide afterwards. Fake out crit right here into Masquerain does 31 at most. That would be very, very bad. I need Intimidate, but you're right, Gengar. You're probably right. Yeah, you're actually right, 100%. We exchange Fake Out. It's not going to proc any Iron Barbs damage because of his protective pads. Crit Fake Out does 15 at most. That's going to allow me to probably not have to use that much of Groudle on this. If I can... Yeah. That might leave Groudle with enough to be able to either help or possibly take care of Poliwhirl. That also always baits Ice Beam, which Togedemaru can get into kind of comfortably. I could also still... I could potentially get in... A Bubble Beam does 16 to Krabby, so no, it wouldn't be guaranteed HP Grass after that. I mean, this is guaranteed... I think I'm going Togedemaru. We exchange a Fake Out, get a little bit of chip. It guarantee baits... It guarantee baits Mach Punch. Actually... No, I can't. That's risking pursuit. That's risking pursuit into Togedemaru. That's risking pursuit into Togedemaru. I think but also crit Fake Out into Masquerain. Does 31 at most, so that's always pursuit range. I might just have to go Staravia for the Fake Out. Bleach with the Harmony. What's good? Thank you, thank you. Or I risk Masquerain and I live with sacrificing it to Pursuit. I just risk Masquerain. I think if it gets in safely and doesn't get crit, it always gets out. The Intimidated Fake Out will do 15 at most, leaving it at 19 at minimum. That's 28% HP. It should not click Pursuit, especially while it's intimidated already. And it should be guaranteed Rock Slide, which I probably have to go. Yeah, I'm risking Masquerain. If it gets crit, then it's gonna die second turn. But he also does outspeed and can get some damage into Hitmontop, I guess. I would much rather risk a crit being the death of Masquerain than being the death of Toga. It's just the Pursuit range is so scary. If it's an Intimidated Rock Slide and he doesn't get crit, it does 8 damage. So yeah, it's still pretty comfortable. That's only 33%. But if that were to crit, it does 19 and he's left at 9 HP and then gets pursued and is done for. I need Intimidates first for him to clear it. Intimidates into Shell Armor will 100% clear him. Also, I can just swap right back to Quillfish. Quillfish never dies. Oh wait, I mean, I guess it dies to 4 out of 16 high rolls of a crit. But twice intimidated, does he still? Okay, yeah. All right, here. I'm going here. Yeah, we don't get crit. Okay. This should not be Pursuit. We're at 29% HP. This is never Pursuit. This is always Rock Slide. He sees kill with Rock Slide. It is a slow kill that he sees, but it's okay. He knows we're not threatening fast kill. Or no, wait, hold on, sorry. That was twice intimidated numbers. He's only once intimidated right now. Yeah, it still should never be. It should never be Pursuit, I'm pretty sure. We go into twice intimidated. Quillfish on a Rock Slide. He takes it perfectly fine. If it crits, he's pretty much guaranteed dead. But if he dodges crit here, we get into Grottle, and Grottle sweeps the Hitmontop. And I could even go into Staravia or Masquerain again for one more. I can intimidate this thing into the ground and then get Grottle in on it doing no damage. I just have to cycle it correctly. And I have to avoid crits on some of them. Realistically, I should take a little bit into Grottle right here because he can't beat crit. Then he baits Rock Slide, and Masquerain always gets back in and gets back out. Or hell, I mean... Yeah, the Mach Punch crit into Staravia always punishes. But if I'm guarantee baiting Mach Punch, I can pretty much always get into Quillfish. Quillfish would be at 11 HP on a high roll crit from Mach Punch. That would bait Pursuit. But with 2 intimidations, if it was 3 intimidations, there's even a chance that he gets in and survives the switch out Pursuit. If it's 3 intimidations, Quillfish can live a Pursuit if he's above 10 HP. I think I spend a little bit of Grottle here. Just because we can't be crit. And he always baits Mach Punch. And we can go back into Masquerain first. Scratch that. We're not going back to Masquerain. It's too low of HP. We can't do that. We have to go back to Quillfish for a second one. Oh wait, I was looking at crit. I mean, if I want to just dodge, if I want to just play the game of dodging crits, I can swap for a lot of intimidates. Yeah, and I don't even want it to get to that range. Which if he's twice intimidated, there is some Rock Slide chance, but it's very little. We do need 2 intimidations no matter what. I think I just go Grottle, then go Quillfish, then back to Grottle. Nah. This says 10 at most if he doesn't crit. We're sending it. Maybe like a second or third intimidated Mach Punch that doesn't crit, it might be out of Pursuit range potentially. Okay. That's 2 intimidates. It's never Pursuit. It's never Pursuit. It's always Rock Slide. That is the best damage. That is the best for Grottle to get in on right now. There is overlap in Rock Slide now. It could be Rock Sliding every time now. But it's a lower chance. The most damage it can do to us, flinches aside, is 13 each time with Mach Punch. It is going to take guaranteed 4 Razor Leafs without crits. So at most we're taking 52 damage. That means we're getting out with 6 HP. We finish it with 6 HP with this Oran Berry that we have. Mathematically, we win out this exchange. Was that 16? No, Grottle was already hurt. Grottle was already hurt a little bit. From pivoting into the Thunder Punch earlier. Sandstorm Razor Leaf is max damage here. That's a great comm, Architect. Thank you. But there is a little bit of Rock Slide overlap that kind of punishes. I mean, I can go Quillfish again for another Intimidate if I really wanted to get greedy. And that would just save as much as I could on Grottle to potentially... Wait. I'm wanting to save on Grottle to have potentially an attack into Poliwhirl. I have to be above 36 HP to potentially take an attack from Poliwhirl. There's no world that I need to intimidate any further if I know I win this exchange no matter what. He's twice intimidated. We should always be good. We're going Sandtomb, Leaf, Leaf. That's unfortunate. We're good. Never punished. No flinch. It's fine. We have Togedemaru who outspeed Oko's Poliwhirl. It just needs to get in on an HP Grass, or it has to risk an Ice Beam freeze. This turtle is actually 31 attack and plus attack nature. That was actually quicker than we got out, than I thought we were going to get out with it. Crit at the end did not matter. Quill gets HP Grass usually. That's a great combo. I can send Quill into a freeze all the time. Assuming that's definitely what comes out here because it sees outspeed kill with Ice Beam. Let me see. Yes, Quill on an Intimidate, guarantee base HP Grass, and Ice Beam crit. Ice Beam does 8 damage, non-crit, leaving him at 12. The only thing that is even close to seeing damage range is the HP Grass. If the Ice Beam crits, he always lives, but he falls into the range where it's a toss-up. And I kind of can't exactly. I mean, it's just the only solution, really. Or I just go. No, yeah, Krabby's special defense is too low. I can't take the Ice Beam with it. It's not worth. I just have to go Quill and pray he doesn't get. And he literally can't freeze us. Please. Okay, it's always HP Grass. This is always HP Grass, which is what we need to get into Togedemaru. Let me make sure because he's intimidated and it doesn't change anything. Yes, HP Grass. No, doesn't change anything. There's no overlap on damage ranges. It is always HP Grass. We always get into Togedemaru safely. It is, but he resists everything. Bubble Beam, Ice Beam, Superpower, and HP Grass. HP Grass just ends up being the most damage. He resists everything else. He's neutral to HP Grass. We get into Togedemaru. Crit does 8 damage at most. Always safe. We outspeed by 1 speed. We have 46 to its 45, and it always has Oko. It's 60, yeah. We don't even need to fake out. There's no reason to fake out. We always have the kill range. We always outspeed. Crit was not needed. Okay. First thing that is coming is a guarantee. It's not guaranteed power up punch. There is a small overlap where it could be a feint attack. I need to go into an intimidate here. I probably need to go into Quillfish here. No, I can't. Never mind. If it's a feint attack, Quillfish dies. I have to go into intimidate here, and I have to go into something that baits. Wait. I can only go... Okay, wait, no, I have to go Quillfish. Because this should be power up punch. We don't have fake out anymore. We just sparked. Fake out fails. So into Togedemaru, it always sees power up punch, and there are 6 damage rolls out of 16 that show kill as well of feint attack. Yes, but I don't think it takes it probably doesn't take the feint attack. I guess if it's intimidated, it would be intimidated first on the attack. An intimidated feint attack it does take as long as it doesn't crit. I do probably just need to go Masquerain and risk the feint attack into it. Krabby is kind of our answer here, but if possible, well, Krabby only takes 1 feint attack. I have to try and get intimidates into the ground and not bait feint attack and not bait power up punch. So it sucks that it's using it first turn. I have to go here first. Or actually no. I have to go Quill. It will always show Rock Tomb and feint attack kill afterwards. Actually no, it'll crit power up punch never kills. The intimidate makes him see 5 damage at most after that. Yeah, Staravia has to get in. I need to cycle some more intimidates and get back to a power up punch. The next power up punch I have to go Staravia. Whenever the next one's going to be after this, I have to go Staravia, but I feel like I need to cycle some intimidates beforehand. If I get 2 aerial aces off with Staravia, then I just have to keep spamming all the way through with Staravia. No, it's a 1-turn move, but he gets a attack boost at the end of it. It's clicking power up punch most of the time right here. Once intimidated into Masquerain, almost always shows Rock Tomb, assuming the power up punch doesn't crit. It's almost always Rock Tomb. There's a world that Grottle can help get it into a certain range. He also doesn't bait. Grottle probably needs to go in on the Rock Tombs, and it baits feint attack, which isn't necessarily great, but it's not the end of the world. I might just have to risk Quillfish here first, honestly. Because then that shows he's never gonna go for speed control when we're paralyzed and slower. He's always gonna go for most damage at that point, and that's gonna be feint attack. Masquerade coming into a second intimidated feint attack takes 13. Let me see what the Rock Tomb into Togedemaru does. Rock Tomb crit into Togedemaru is 12. Yeah. I can go Toga on some Rock Tombs for fake out. For sure. It would again be a toss up between feint attack and power up punch. Staravia does have Endeavor. Staravia can be an out of sacrificing for Endeavor. But it outspeeds, so if it was slower, Endeavor could work. If I knew I was gonna survive a hit, right? But at that point, also Staravia can just kind of just out damage if we have Intimidates. If we have 2 Intimidates, it just out damages. You talking about with Staravia? I can out intimidate it though, Kelp, with shell armors. I have 2 shell armors and 3 intimidates. I intimidate it into attack drops to where it can't do shit, and then shell armor can never be crit, and it never punishes. I can out intimidate this. Does the rest Shedskin still possibly punish? Yes. Do crits into any of our intimidates punish? Yes. I think I have to go Masquerade right now because I think Quillfish needs to be one of my last intimidations. If I'm going to. Maybe not even. I might need to just avoid going into Quillfish at all, because then it's just a complete toss up. And depending on how many intimidates we have or how much HP it is after it gets in, it could show power up punch kill. And if it does that, that's going to be bad, because then that's when we'd possibly go Brawly. I think we have to go Masquerade because it baits Rock Tomb, and that can get us to... I think I just... If I get 2 intimidates, Krabby can almost always get into a Rock Tomb and take care of it, I think. If I get 3 intimidates, I think it's almost guaranteed that he's going to take care of it. Especially if he gets into a Rock Tomb. And 3 intimidates, it's also still always feint attack into him and never power up punch. And the feint attack is always doing 7 except for 1/16 when it does 9. I think I have to go Masquerade first. Masquerade lives a non-crit feint attack if it does go the small chance of feint attack. And it should always bait Rock Tomb if this is a power up punch that doesn't. Oh fuck, he's gonna be neutral here, not 1 down. Fuck. Okay, I have to take 2 and then go. The scary thing about swapping once I've committed to something, Kelp, is that his his rest is gonna be bad. Good. That's honestly what we wanted. That's what we kind of needed. There is a very, very, very small world where he clicks Rock Tomb. I mean, where he clicks Feint Attack. It should almost always be Rock Tomb. I think I go back to Togedemaru, actually. I think I'll go back to Togedemaru. I fake out. I am then in a range where it's a guaranteed toss-up between Feint Attack and Power Up. It's just a complete coin flip. And if we get in on the Feint Attack on an Intimidate that doesn't crit the Masquerain, that would be 2 Intimidates. The Feint Attack does 13 at most. I mean, it would always live. I don't think it would never see Power Up Punch Kill if it does 13. It would never see Power Up Punch Kill if it does 13. Because it only does 2 damage and it would be at 4. We'd be at 4 HP. It would always be Feint Attack or Rock Tomb. I can go into Grottle to reset it and get it back to guaranteed Feint Attack to get into Staravia for another Intimidate. Yeah, it's neutral right now. Oh, true. Yeah. This is almost guaranteed Rock Tomb. And he's once intimidated right now. Quillfish does live this on a non-crit. But then it's a toss-up on what he uses next. I think I have to go Toga, reset, and hopefully get into a Feint Attack. Wait. Yeah. I keep thinking he's intimidated. Yeah. I got you, Adon. But Toga still does live a Rock Tomb right now. It just wouldn't... Okay, I don't know if the fake out is worth it. This is guaranteed Rock Tomb. There is a 71% chance that Krabby can 3-hit KO. He's also not going to be outspeeding. But we have Aqua Jet. God, Krabby's going to be tough. But also if Grottle's never outspeeding either. I have to spend Grottle. Yeah, I just have to spend Grottle here. Grottle's not gonna be able to do damage. I can go Togedemaru on the next cycle. But I think I have to go Grottle here. Rock Tomb does 14 at most. Fuck. Yeah, but as soon as I swap out, it's gone. Oh, well. Yeah, but his Razor Leaf is only doing 20 to 25%. Pretty much. So, like, that would make it a guaranteed 4-shot. And he's also being outsped. Krabby at least has like 3-shot range. I guess it would maybe the Sand Tomb would maybe collaboratively make it a 3-shot as well. But Krabby almost always has like guaranteed 3-shot range. Or it's like 71% chance of 3-shot range. I need intims, one way or the other. This is always a toss-up between Fan Attack and Rock Tomb. No, it leaves whenever I leave. Grottle does have Growl. Grottle does have Growl. I do think I might go Staravia here. Rock Tomb crit barely kills. Rock Tomb crit only kills on the one high roll. Rock Tomb's physical. Once down, once intimidated, Scraggy's always going to go for Rock Tomb into Staravia. I think that's where we go Togedemaru. And then we take our chances back into Masquerain. And then we go Grottle. And then we Growl. And then we go Krabby. Please be Fan Attack. No crit. Okay. He's once intimidated right now. It is always Rock Tomb. Togedemaru does always live a Rock Tomb right now. We take our chances on either staying one. We go into Togedemaru, always safe on this Rock Tomb. We get the fake out chip. That always guarantees that Kingler would kill in 3. It risks Fan Attack or Power Up Punch into Masquerain. Masquerain would always live a non-crit of either of them. If we get into Fan Attack, we're now twice intimidated. If we go into Power Punch, we stay where we're at 1, but it just gives us the chance of getting into 2. And then we get into Grottle, potentially twice intimidated. And if Grottle is in twice intimidated, I think he's always able to get a Growl off no matter what. There's It wasn't kill range. He can power up punch if he doesn't see kill and you don't kill him. It's a setup move. That makes sense. So I guess it's because he didn't see kill with rock. He didn't see kill with Rock Tomb into Staravia is why. That's why. The power up punch was still +7 when he didn't see the Rock Tomb kill. I kind of just have to go Staravia again. No, I just go Masquerain. I'm okay with sacking Masquerain at this point. And if it's a feint attack, it survives. Potentially. If it's a Rock Tomb, it's dead. Yeah, pretty much. Like 20% of the time it would have gone for its most damaging move there. Since it didn't see kill. Krabby does not outspeed. This is always literally anything. But I have to assume it's probably Power Up Punch or Rock Tomb. Yeah, he sees kill with everything. It's not great. So he's still neutral. He's probably clicking Power Up Punch. And he's neutral right now, right? No, wait. If he's neutral right now, he always sees kill. Pretty much with Rock Tomb. He almost always sees KO, yeah. If he absolutely min rolls the Power Up Punch, I mean the Rock Tomb, well, it's not absolute min rolls. There's 5 out of 16 damage rolls that he doesn't see kill, where it would probably be Power Up Punch. I think I growl here, because if it is Rock Tomb, he lives a growled. I might, Adon. I'm definitely growling. I could just Endeavor Sacrifice. I want to at least look through my options. He is intimidated once. It almost never sees kill with power up punch. It barely ever. No, we do not. Oh wait, yeah, we don't. You're right. My bad. That's a good com. We can't endeavor. We can't endeavor right now. You're right. Good com. But it's almost never power up punch, which is good. Yes, there's 5 rolls, yeah. So it does lean a little bit more towards Rock Tomb. It's probably Rock Tomb. It's most likely Rock Tomb. There's a decent chance of Feint Attack. There's a very, very small chance of Power Up Punch. True, Grotto Front of the Growl. That is an option. But he's once intimidated right now, right? Yeah, he's once intimidated right now. Rock Tomb does 8 at most. Feint Attack does 12, or it does 12 both times. So he always gets a growl off. You mean sacrifice for a growl? Wait, we're outsped. We can't growl. I think I might go into Quillfish. Stravia, I can't endeavor. Stravia's outsped. And it's always dead too. Just hold on. It's never power up punch. It's never power up punch. It is never power up punch. Power up punch sees 3 damage. There's a world that is power up punch, right? He doesn't have a kill right now. There is a world. We hope that he feint attacks. This is just for a chance at getting -3. If he power up, This is never Rock Tomb right now. This is only ever Feint Attack or Power Up Punch. Masquerain can survive both of those. And I can't let it get to where I have to assume this is Power Up Punch. And I just need to go Masquerain actually, I think. True. It's only 40% to power up, 60% to feint attack. Okay, I like those odds. Please feint attack. Not confide, Jesus Christ. Focus. It's never power up punch. It's almost only feint attack. I'm going Masquerain because it is a more of a guaranteed Rock Tomb. He probably wait, it's 3 intimidated right now. But this is feint attack more times than not. Well, yeah. Well, he doesn't always see feint attack kill. Actually, he almost never does. There's only 1 out of 16. There's only 1 out of 16 damage rolls that he sees the kill, and it's guaranteed to feint attack. There is still the same power up punch chance. I think I go Masquerain. Just trust. If it's power up punch, then it's guaranteed Rock Tomb next. If it's feint attack, it is going to be a roll between. I'd rather lose Masquerain than it is never power up punch. It's almost always a coin flip, but it's there's a little bit that leans towards Rock Tomb. We want it to be Rock Tomb. We want Rock Tomb. Oh my God. We're already slower. Doesn't matter. Feint attack is doing no more than 7 damage every single time. It is probably doing 6 every single time. We have 3 attacks guaranteed no matter what. We kind of need a crit. Aquajet does 15.5 to 20.6. That's unfortunate, but I don't think it's... We still get the 2 attacks off, I'm pretty sure. Feint attack still doesn't see kill. Feint attack does 9 at most next. Okay, this might rest here. If it doesn't, we win. Okay. No first turn. No first turn. Shed, please. No, I don't think I can afford to do anything but just keep attacking. Or do we, is the Lear worth right here? It's rest cycle now, perfect 3 turns. Yeah, true. It is rest cycle, but he could still oh no, it's guaranteed 3 right here, but he could still shed skin it here. He's not attacking this turn, right? Rest is guaranteed 3 turns. He's still -3. Lear is worth, you're right. I forgot that this rest is locked into, like, he's not waking up first turn here. No shed skin, please. We have a kill range, and we have Aqua Jet after. Oh my fucking god. We could have sacrificed. We could have sacrificed. I didn't even know that was in the fucking thing. What? Those are back? Excuse me?